2016's Lion is about a young boy who, through a series of events, gets stranded from his family. Eventually, an Australian couple adopts him, and 20 years later, he wants to try to go back and find his birth family again. Lion was one of the Best Picture nominees, I believe, and it totally would have been a top competitor for Best Picture. Lion is just a fantastic, very special movie, I think. The one thing I can't praise this movie enough about is its score. The score is just phenomenal. That's all I can really say. It works so well with the tone of this movie that I was just really moved by it. And this is also a really beautiful movie to look at. I watched it on the big screen on Netflix, and it just looked outstanding, and it really looked really good. And also Sonny Pawar. He doesn't get enough praise in this movie. He's probably one of the best child actors working today. Hopefully we can see him in some more big picture films, but Sonny was just brilliant as the young Saru in this movie. And for the first hour of this movie, you do get to see young Saru, played by Sonny Pawar, and to me, I couldn't understand anything because I think they were speaking like Hindu or whatever Indian tongue they were speaking. I also didn't realize that I could turn on subtitles, so that would have translated everything, but unfortunately I didn't, and it just kind of made the movie just a little more special, kind of like a silent film, I guess. You know, you can't really understand what they're saying, but throughout, you know, the pictures and emotions, you can, you know, get the story, and I found it to be pretty compelling and interesting, because, I mean, you don't get subtitles in the theaters, so if you saw this in theaters, you know, it would have been interesting. And I also gotta give huge props to Dev Patel. He owns it in this movie. It's definitely a step up from whatever he did with M. Night Shyamalan, The Last Airbender. Wow, great movie. But besides that, Dev Patel definitely proved himself to be a good actor, and I totally respect him in this role. He's just one of the best performances of last year, honestly, if not the best. He just gives it all in this movie, and he's really good. And all the acting in this movie in general is just really good. You also got Rooney Mara, Nicole Kidman. They're all really good actors and actresses, and they all really work well in this movie. And this is a movie that made me tear up a bit. I'm not going to spoil anything, but it is a beautiful movie, I will say that. I just can't express how beautiful and moving this movie is. The way that they came up with the title Lion is just... wow. You got to see the end of the movie to find out, but it just kind of took me off guard and really gave the movie a little bump. I honestly have no flaws with this movie. I definitely enjoyed this movie, and just all the acting, the score, its messages, and it just all blends into a great movie, a near masterpiece for me. I'm going to give Lion 10 out of 10. It totally deserves that rating. It was definitely a contender for Best Picture in my opinion. Really, really good movie. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out on Netflix. It is up on Netflix, so if you guys have Netflix, you guys can go check it out. Alright guys, that's it for this review. I'll see you guys next time.